AITA for yelling at my brother at his daughter's funeral? So my brother, 37M, married his high school sweetheart, but she sadly passed away during birth 10 years ago, which completely broke my brother and he never recovered from that. Because of that, he fell into drug, alcohol and gambling addiction and was unable to take care of his daughter, let's call her Abby. Since he was unable to take responsibility as a father, my husband, 35M, and I, 34F, decided to take care of Abby shortly after she was born. We always wanted my brother to be involved, but he was usually too high to know what was going on. My parents tried to get him into rehab, but he would relapse every time. So we were the ones who saw Abby's first steps, her fist swimming lesson, who walked her to school, who bought her first bike. When Abby was 7, she was diagnosed with stage 3 leukemia. Nothing was too far away or too expensive to try, and we saw every specialist that we could find, and it got better for a while. At 8 she was cancer-free, but about a year later it returned, even worse. Again we tried everything, but she just got worse. My brother visited her at the hospital once. It had taken my parents and my husband and I to get him there. He saw her and immediately left. 3 weeks later Abby died, both my husband and I were there and held her. The funeral was 2 weeks later, my brother showed up. He was clearly high and out of it and started yelling about how we had taken his daughter away, how we were the reason she got sick and died. We were all very emotional, but I just couldn't believe he was actually that far gone. My dad tried to get him to calm down, but he just wouldn't stop, so as he tried to get my brother away from the crowd, I lost it. I yelled at him how he could just abandon his daughter, his wife's legacy, and not even visit her in the hospital as she was dying. My husband stopped me, but I couldn't calm down. I was so hurt about what he said and hated him so much in that moment. My mother later told me off and blames me for ruining the service, so does most of my family, and I think they are right. My husband has not said much since then, so I am alone with this. What do you think? Am I the wrong?